okay if you do not have your board marker, eraser, or paper and a pencil. Pause this video right now and grab your materials. So welcome back to our technology rotation. In today's mini lesson, we talked about how we're basically just building upon what we have been doing in chapter 2. So in chapter 3, this very first lesson that we are doing, we are looking for our basic fact problems like we did before. And we're adding on how many zeros are on the left-hand side of the equal sign and putting it on the right-hand side of our equal sign next to our basic fact answer. So same stuff, just making sure that we have the correct number of zeros still. So here's our problem. The very first one that we have is 20 times 90. Please go ahead and write 20 times 90 on your board. So as we look at 20 times 90, I want for you to write this down as I write it down. So our first step is we're going to multiply the basic fact problem. And our basic fact problem is 2 times 9 because those are our digits without zeros. So 2 times 9, what does that equal? That equals 18, doesn't it? So let's go ahead and write down 18 on our boards. And then we have to ask ourselves, how many zeros are on the left-hand side of our equal sign? Well, in this case, there are 2 zeros, so that means that we need to write 2 zeros on the other side of our equal sign. So the answer to 20 times 90 equals 1,800. Okay? Next problem, I would like for you to solve on your own. So please go ahead and solve 40 times 40 on your board. Go ahead and go. Pause this video. All right, so now that you've solved 40 times 40, let's double check by watching me as I solve it. So our basic fact problem is 4 times 4. The answer to 4 times 4 equals 16, so we're going to write that down first. And then we're going to add our number of zeros. So there's 2 zeros in this problem. We're going to add 2 zeros after our equal sign. So the answer to 40 times 40 equals 1,600 or 1600s. All right, our next problem that I would like for you to write on your board and solve is 50 times 30. Go ahead and pause this video and solve. All right, so now that you have solved 50 times 30, let's go ahead and see what our answers are. So our basic fact problem is 5 times 3. 5 times 3 equals 15. So the first thing we do is we write down the answer to our basic fact problem. Then we count how many zeros we have in our problem. In this case, we have 2 zeros. So we're going to put 2 zeros on our answer. And the answer to 50 times 30 equals 1,500. And our last problem for today, we have 90 times 40. Go ahead and pause this video and solve 90 times 40. Go ahead and go. Or let's check our answers. We have 90 times 40. So we have underlined 9 times 4, which is our basic fact problem. The answer to 9 times 4 equals 36. And then we add our zeros. So we have 2 zeros in our problem. So we add 2 zeros to our answer. So the answer to 90 times 40 equals 3,600. My advice to you today when you are completing your exit ticket is just double check your basic facts. Make sure you're answering those correctly and double check just to make sure that you have the correct number of zeros. Good luck.